Okay, so T Grizzly, I've heard crazy things about you, good things.
Okay.
Let me take it back a little bit, all right, Hot 97? I'm just so happy that you're here. I know you're going to be at our Who's Next lineup, so this is awesome.
This is great. This is a dream come true for real.
But here's the thing. You came out at our Summer Jam.
It was turned to y'all summer
You
jam.
spoiled.
Look, I did my summer jam last night. Y'all summer jam was crazy.
Listen, it's everything. You know, when you hear about Summer Jam growing up, blah, 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 until you experience it, you're like, damn, it is that.
No, it's that for sure. Y'all summer jams look like Super Bowl type. For real.
I remember hearing about you when Chris Brown brought you out. I think it was with Trey in Detroit, right?
Yeah.
And I remember how hyped Chris was about you and coming out. And I heard that everybody was singing the lyrics first day out.
Mm-hmm.
It was such an incredible moment and really still going on till now. But how did that feel?
That felt. I was just coming home from prison.
Yes.
That felt crazy. You know, I couldn't even get my whole street to support my music at first.
That's so crazy.
You feel me? So to have any type of whole arena screaming the songs, that was nuts to me.
How did it happen? Honestly, because I know from my understanding, so the video came out for First Day Out, and in
Right.
2 weeks it had how many millions views?
Like 2 million.
That's crazy.
And that was my first video too. It's like, and it wasn't even on no crazy super platform.
Yeah.
It was like, all right, I dropped a video. I'm like, okay, this is about to this is gonna shake my hood up a little bit. That's what I'm thinking. This is my neighborhood.
Millions. It shook millions up.
It's like 65 million right now.
Yeah. No, 66. Don't forget that extra million. It was at 66 million views. How?
It's like we dropped it and we just watching it over and over again. Like, man, this is my first video. I'm proud. It looked good, and the song is looked good with the video too. I woke up the next day like, let me go check real quick. I probably got a good 1,500 views on there. I had like 600,000 views.
Dang, that's so crazy to me.
I'm like, what is going on? Somebody bought me some views. I like somebody bought me some views. Somebody know what was going on.
Why do you think people obviously were thirsty for this? Because obviously you filled the void because you wouldn't get those kind of views.
Exactly. I feel like that's missing. I really don't hear a lot of rappers being realistic and telling real stories and still at the same time being interesting. Like, it's not a lot of reality rap that you could play in a club and still get turned up off of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was basically just telling my story, which a lot of people either went through or know somebody that went through it.
Or they really believe what you have to say because this is actually something that you lived. You went to jail.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say your mom went to jail prior, and yeah, sadly your father passed away.
Yeah.
Was it 5 years ago?
2012, yeah.
So I think maybe even if someone didn't go through it, they actually can feel your pain and they actually can be like, oh man, his story means something to me.
Right. This is beyond a dream come true. I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't even get my whole street to mess with me.
Why?
I don't know. People just don't support, I guess. It's just hard to, people is a tough crowd to please.
So now you were going to Michigan State.
Right.
And that is when you went to jail at the same time, like when you were going to school and then you got arrested. Is that how this works?
What happened was I was going to college.
Right.
And that's when my mama and my pops was supporting me.
Right.
With the street money. You ain't got to be in these streets. We in these streets. Everybody shouldn't have to do this. You go to school.
Right.
She ended up getting locked up. He ended up passing away. So I'm like, dang, it's crazy because now I got to go back to what they didn't want me doing. You feel me? Because I got to pay for school. I want to complete the mission. I actually was doing what I was doing to support my education. Ended up doing it with the wrong people, got caught up. Ran from Michigan to Kentucky. And in Kentucky, I'm like, man, I'm about to just do this to get this lawyer money, and I'm getting caught up down there. I'm like, it's just not meant for me to stay out. I need to go. It must be in my story of life to go sit down for a minute.
Yeah. What would you say when that moment happened? Was there anything that you just remember thinking to yourself, like, damn?
Only thing I was scared of, I was like, dang, what I'm about to tell my grandma. Because I'm an angel in her eyes.
Oh. What did you say to her?
I'm like, they got me. She like, who got you? I'm like, the police. I don't know why. I'm like, I ain't even do nothing. She don't know nothing. Like, I'm respectful to her and everything. If you tell her about the stuff I was out there doing, she wouldn't even believe it. Cause she actually I wasn't raised like I was taught to be, had manners and all that. So she wouldn't know.
And then when she found out what happened,
she was like, I was surprised. I thought she was gonna go crazy. She like, "Oh, you gonna be out of there in a minute? You gonna be good?" I was like, "Oh, okay." So I'm straight there. I wasn't even tripping after that.
but I feel like probably that was a learning moment for you. Like, all right, I need to figure this out.
No, it was. I was so embarrassed to tell dudes I was in college. When I watched the college game, see Michigan State playing, my heart just feels the type of way. Like, dang, I was just there doing so good. I should have just been bummy up there until I graduated and got into my career.
What were you studying there?
Finance and accounting.
Damn.
Grades was good, all type of stuff.
So now let me understand. Now they won't let you back, or can you do like an extension course, or have you not even thought about that yet? Because I feel like you still can.
No, I was gonna go back. I was gonna go to the community college that's around the corner.
Yeah.
And then transfer over.
Right.
You know, write some letters, because I was in good with the people there. Like, I had real relationships with the academic advisors and the teachers.
Wow.
So I could get back in, but it's like before I know it, the music took off.
Then first day out happened, and then
I try to be the same person on the song, in person, on the interview. I try to be the same all the way around. You know, that's why I don't really plan nothing. You know, I'm real good at chess, right?
Yeah.
And I believe life is like chess.
It is.
You can't plan the game. You can only act on events and moves as they unfold.
Absolutely.
So I just try to stay sharp and just be the same person every time.
A lot of people fell away because you weren't on the XXL freshman list. Did you care about that, or is
I understand what position they was in, though. It's like they was making their decisions before I really shot through the roof. Mm-hmm. But the same week I didn't make it, I got LeBron rocking with me, JayZ rocking with me. That was better than making the XXL to me. So
that's crazy. What did you think when you saw the JayZ tweet?
When I saw the JayZ tweet, I thought the page was fake. I'm like, man, who done made a fake page and tried to geek my head up till I actually went on there?
Yeah, and it was verified.
And was like, who played this song for JayZ?
Did you ever find out?
No.
Yeah, well, I want to know too.
I talked to Meek Mill, and Meek Mill was telling me, like, yeah, Hov rocking with you heavy. Like, Hov rocking with you. That was crazy.
This is crazy right now.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Okay, so being from Detroit, I'm sure it's cliche. Everybody wants that Eminem co-sign.
I haven't heard from him yet, but I'm sure that he gonna get around to it, because everybody that came out of the city, he didn't reach out to.
Yeah, I feel like he just watches.
Yeah, he watching. He seeing if. All right, let me see if he too Detroit. Because if he still too Detroit, he gonna mess up. Yeah. I don't want to put my name on it too soon. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I feel it. Yeah. I get it. So Big Sean also shouted you out, which is love.
Yeah, I rock with Sean heavy.
Now I saw you tweeting with Cardi B, which is, you know, this is being our hometown girl. Is there gonna be something in the works? You guys maybe gonna work on
as soon as I got here, I text Cardi B.
Yeah.
Me and her going in the studio tomorrow.
Nice.
We gotta knock something out ASAP.
Oh yeah, and you know what's so funny? Everybody you tweet. Is there a collab? I think you were in the studio with Fabulous and A Boogie, right?
Yeah, I got a song with Fab and A Boogie and Don Q.
This is.
I'm rocking with the East Coast. Oh
heavy. Yeah, you could tell. How's the West Coast embracing you?
The West Coast embracing me great, because, you know, we got the same type of accent.
Yeah.
And it's a pipeline, so, you know.
I mean, what's the album looking like?
The album is in the works.
Do you feel like it's a lot of pressure because First Day Out was so big?
Honestly, it's like a double-edged sword, because on one end, I'm like, man, listen, I'm going to do me. I'm about to do what I do. Because I was doing what I did when I wrote the song First Day Out.
Exactly.
So I go into a different mindset. But at the same time, I be like, yeah, I got to turn up. Every word got to count at this point.
Yeah. Is there anyone that you really, if you have a bucket list of your top 3 people that you want to work with in your career, so it doesn't have to happen this very moment, who are the top 3?
Can I do 4?
4.
All right, bet. Nicki.
Okay.
Quavo. Drake.
Okay.
And JayZ.
If you were in the room with them right away, would you already know the sound of the song?
Yes.
Oh, you really want this? You've already played this sound in your head.
I'm like, look, this gonna work for me and you. I can already see it.
Yeah, this is so great. Have you put out lines to them? I mean,
I don't really.
You don't want it to where you're asking. You kind of
No, I don't care about asking. I ain't got no shame.
Yeah.
But I don't want to ask and then it just get left, never seen, or I'd rather get an answer right then and there.
Yeah.
Because if I ask, I'm gonna keep checking and be anxious to see.
Yeah.
I want to get popped back at ASAP. Pop back at me ASAP.
So now you're signed to 300 Entertainment.
Right.
Do you get any advice from Kevin Liles?
Kevin Liles want me to stop showing so much money, save my money, and
That's
invest.
a great advice.
He want me to invest. He pushing me to buy houses instead of jewelry. He pushing me to invest. And I've been listening. You gotta understand though, I never had no money, never was into no business world, none of that. I just want the stuff that I always wanted. You feel me? So I'm growing into the person who I'm supposed to be.
I remember, I think you were tweeting about how people were giving you a hard time about talking about prison and what you've been through. And it's like, all right, well, if you don't like it.
I don't feel like me having credentials is going to break me. I feel like if something was going to break me, it would have been some of the stuff that I went through a long time ago. You feel me? I didn't been at the point in my life where I had nobody to call on or nobody to whoop. So if I was to go back to that point, it's like I become accustomed to it. I learned how to live with that a long time ago. You know, they say it ain't gonna always be sunny forever. So, and I stopped them right there. Like I done already got used to the rain. So if it come back, then I know what to do.
Yeah. But we are looking forward to sunshine for
Definitely
sure.
looking forward to it. July weather. That's all we looking forward to.
You went to jail because you were robbing people. Is that what it was? Robbing things?
Businesses.
Okay.
Business got insurance. They can get it back.
Okay.
People, I ain't gonna rob nobody trying to come up like me.
Not that it makes it better because all kids are like, what? Yeah. No, listen, that's not what we're saying.
No, that don't make it better at all.
It doesn't make it better
because
at
you're
all.
still taking from somebody. But
Right.
they gonna get it back and they not. That's the only difference.
So you thought about it before you did it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you also
'Cause
tweeted that you were willing to pay people back.
I did pay people back.
Did you?
I did. Like 11,000.
Okay.
I ended up paying out like 11,000 back.
Were
Some people want to pay back $11.
I really commend you for that, man. You don't hear stories like that. Like, hey, look, you know what? If I took from you, let me know.
I did that on purpose. Because when it did come to people that I was hitting, I knew who I hit.
Yeah.
It was only certain people that was like up and left like crazy stuff laying around.
Got it.
You feel me? And I'm like, I ain't that type of person. I just needed it. You feel me? So look at it like a loan. Come get your money back.
Yeah. Has there been anyone that you were surprised other than JayZ that was like rocking with you and you're like, damn, I didn't even know they knew me?
LeBron James.
LeBron. And now apparently after he was playing the song, the sales tripled 3 times more?
Yes.
Can he do that for the whole album? Every song? What's up?
Listen, he needs to do that for everything I drop. He need to just go have videos stocked up. Look, when I first saw the video, I heard the song playing in the background. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Golden State was just working out to the song.
Yeah.
It's okay, it's cool. People listening to it or it's playing in their background. That's cool.
Right.
But for you to actually know these words and rap it, that just blew me.
That's crazy.
That just blew me for real.
I'm excited to see what you're going to do at Who's Next, but you already performed at Summer Jam.
I told myself I wasn't going to crowd surf until I get my own set at Summer Jam.
That's what I'm talking about.